On the 13th of July, a group of students embarked on what was meant to be an exciting pop culture trip to Melaka. Little did they know that this journey would turn out into one of the worst planned trips they have ever experienced. Excitement flew up in the air as the students gathered at their university. Looking forward to the adventure ahead, their lecturer wished them luck and safety as they set off to their journey. But before they even started, bad news struck. One of the students claimed to be COVID positive despite contradictory Instagram stories and couldn't join the trip, leaving everyone surprised and disappointed. The first day seemed uneventful, but things took a strange turn when they fell into the tourist trap at a mama store, ending up with an outrageous bill. It's a northern Indian cuisine mama's spot. Not exactly mama because they aren't really selling the roti canais, you know. And the unexpected happened. That shit cost us $300.
Could you tell us about what you had and what you ordered that night?
I had just a regular naan, a bottle of orange, glasses of orange juice, and a shack chicken tandoori.
Me personally, I thought it was nice. Granted, I understand the price is a little bit expensive, but overall, I only paid 17 something for myself, and I feel like that's just an average meal in KL. Maybe people expected it to be cheaper because it looks like a mama, but again, it's not a mama. It's actually a northern Indian food, and again, I actually genuinely enjoyed the food. Could you tell us a little bit about the orange juice that you didn't touch based on the time lapse?
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to talk about this one actually. Because of that time lapse, right? You didn't see me finish the drink, so it doesn't really matter. Fuck it! I'm saying McDonald's food is better than whatever that naan is. Cut it. I don't even want that thing even happening. I don't like that food. I don't even want to go back there ever fucking again. Seriously, stop it. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna fuck you up. Fuck you, stop. Okay. Well, for legal reason, my lawyer just tell me that I shouldn't really do that, so I'm humbly apologize for not finishing my orange juice. I will try to finish it next time. Later that night, the student decided to indulge in alcohol, leading to a mix of cheap booze and allergies. Despite the challenges, they managed to have a great time. Day 2 arrived, and both students were excited to explore the cultural wonders of Melaka. However, they had a pressing assignment that needed attention. Seeking help, they approached the organizer, who reassured them that they could join the group for the entire day and not to worry about holding on to the key to their accommodation. On the second day, where everyone decided to have laksa, alleged laksa, what were they doing? What were you doing?
Oh, well, on the first day, we left the Airbnb at 8 a.m. actually, and we got there early, right? It's early morning and all, and I didn't feel like my stomach was ready to have laksa or noodles or anything in that big amount. And in that same aisle, there was actually 2 mamak stalls at either corner. So I said, hey guys, I'm just gonna go to the mamak. But then I got distracted by an old abandoned monorail station. That's when I walked there, and then I saw another path that led to the Melaka River. And so I decided to take a walk, take some footages. It was really beautiful. And because it's so early in the morning and it's a tourist spot, I managed to get something that is super, super rare. What I managed to get was a tourist spot with little to no people walking there.
Well, I ate the prawn noodle. I just don't like the laksa. I just don't like it. It's not asam laksa. It's nothing. It's not laksa.
By the time I got back to them, I did, build up a little bit of an appetite, and that's where I had to finish my partner's food because he refused to finish it.
Would you say during the second day something frustrates you?
Well, a little bit. We left at 8 a.m. and then we suddenly had to go back by 11 a.m. So we were practically only out for like less than half a day. We were out literally just for the morning and then we went back. But it's understandable because apparently they wanted to do like a one-on-one interview with the owner, but the owner said that she can only get back to them by 3 p.m. And because there's pretty much nothing else to do, they decided to go home and do their assignments, while the other half of the group that was only here for one night decided to go take a walk at Jonker. It kind of frustrated me a bit because I was informed that we were going to be out the whole day, but it's okay, I understand schedules change and yada yada, and at least I managed to get some really nice, side footage while I was there. Overall, maybe the planning could have been better, but it's okay. I honestly don't blame anyone.
Disheartened, the two students found themselves with little to do for the rest of the day. Fatigue set in, and most of the group chose to nap, further diminishing their chances of capturing the essence of Melaka culture. It was also around in the afternoon, half of the group decided to leave Melaka as they only had planned for a one-day visit. Their main goal seemed to be fulfilled with a quick stop at the Laksa spot, leaving the student feeling disappointed in the missed opportunity to explore Melaka's rich history and heritage. The day 3 was supposed to be a fresh start, but lingering disappointment yesterday colored their perception. Trying to salvage the trip, they decided to visit the beach. However, the beach they encountered was artificial, lacking the natural charm and life they had hoped to find.
I remember being very excited to go to the beach because I haven't gone to the beach in a few years. And so when we got there, I was like, hey, it's the beach, But immediately my partner was not very happy with the beach because according to him, the sand is fake.
It's the sand. The sand is way too smooth than whatever the beach I've been in, like compared to Penang, compared to Port Dickson. Those sands are rough, they are coarse. Those are the natural sand. However, this sand, you can clearly tell it was a reclaimed land.
Well, what did you guys end up doing if the beach wasn't really that fun?
Well, me and my girlfriend, we were playing. We weren't really exactly playing, but we were picking up shells.
I collected seashells.
Oh. And enjoy the beach in general. That's a redeemable factor, I guess. But the beach is still fake, though.
I mean, it's not as real as when that time you didn't finish your orange juice, so...
So what do you think of the mac and cheese?
Oh, the mac and cheese, oh my... Okay.
Literally a big-ass fucking cheese wheel.
Massive cheese wheel with mac inside it, and the guy just cooking the mac in it. And I was like, oh wait, no way that's an actual cheese wheel pasta. And lo and behold, it is.
It's $21 and I don't regret a single penny for eating it. Except my girlfriend keeps eating like maybe third, fourth of them. But I don't blame, but it was just that good. The pop culture trip had not lived up to the students' expectation, leaving them with a sense of missed opportunities and unfulfilled ideas.
So, overall, what do you think of the journey as a whole?
No. Fuck no.
I understand there were some things that happened during the trip that, change of plans here and there, and maybe we were a little bit unexpected by the quality of the food, for example, because I know that one really affected a lot of people's moods.
Besides just expensive food, bad beach, and whole lot of nothing to do despite being a trip for assignments, I wouldn't recommend anyone to go.
But overall, I feel like it was an interesting way to bond with some of our friends, Even though the trip and whatever Melaka had to offer, or at least where we went to Melaka, it could have been better. But hey, in the Airbnb, we were mostly chilling. We were playing pool all day, and we were, doing our assignments. And overall, it's just what you'd expect. My conclusion for the entire trip, in my take, would be, I guess better planning would be the best. You know, planning is always gonna improve your situation somehow, and I think we should be, as a group of friends, because after all, we're friends, right? It's not just group mates going on a trip. This is a friend trip as well. Maybe we should be a bit more communicative about like our needs. Like for example, the Auntie Nan's the laksa place. Um, Understandable if we weren't really liking it that much, and yeah, but yeah, yeah.
While the plan was well written, the execution left much to be desired, leading to frustration and disappointment for both of them. In the end, the pop culture trip served as a lesson for these two students, a lesson in resilience and making the best out of less than ideal situation. Sometimes, a goal for a good trip is filled with unexpected twists and turns, but it is how we navigate through them that truly defines our spirit. It's not some lesson. I don't like it. I'm just gonna.